Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the series where I discuss classes and weapons. And last time I was there, last time when the scout video, I was kind of sounded really tired and really sleepy because it was a big day that day, and because I was going to go to a music concert that I was playing in, and it was a really big day. Today we will be doing the soldier. Possibly one of the easiest classes, the concept to understand, and one of the easiest classes to play. And most people do really well soldier, and when they pull out soldier, they're raging. And if they pull out heavy, they're raging. And if they pull out pyro, they're raging. There's a lot of different things. So, today, we're going to talk about, first off, the default rocket launcher. And I will just go into a basic not the basic training, but the offline practice. Let's just grab some random map. But basically, what the soldier does is he's a very strong class. Very strong all around and very, very strong. Whoa, I had 29 kills this century. I didn't know that increased. But it is a very, very strong class all around. And you see where's my soldier? My soldier is my most played class. Just because that's how it is. And so we're gonna get on this game, and it's only meant for one person. We're gonna go on blue, and we're gonna pick soldier. So we're gonna show you the basic loadout. Shovel, just normal. It's just a normal shovel. It just does this. Let's go up from back. So shovel, just normal damage, just melee weapon. You have to be fairly close to get some damage done. So that's about that close. Shotgun, just like a normal shotgun. The closer you get, the tighter your spread goes, so the more damage you do. Like this will do 50. Back here, probably about 2. That's not far enough. As you can see, my spread is a whole lot different, so it'll do less damage. Rocket launcher, it's really good because one, you can shoot, and actually if you hit yourself, you hurt yourself. So that's an interesting concept. But with this, you can do a thing called rocket jumping, which we'll get into later. Now we're going to go into the other weapons that the soldier has at his disposal, starting with the airstrike. Basically, what the airstrike does is, you'll see, it shoots like a normal rocket launcher, but it has increased clip size increased on kill, a damage penalty, a clip size penalty, and an explosion radius damage penalty. But attack speed while blast jumping is insane. You see how fast I could launch those off? I need to load up a full clip before I do this. So the attack speed becomes amazingly fast. Let's just cap this point. Give me more time. I can do about 2 rocket jumps before I die. Next up, we have the Beggar's Bazooka, which is a quite interesting weapon. Basically, there's no ammo in the clip, so you hold down the fire button, and it will load 3 in. Then, it'll shoot really fast. But basically, if you overload it, basically what it'll do is it will release a barrage of different things. So, next up we have the black box. Basically, there's not real much to talk about this one, except it looks sick. Basically what it does is it health on hit and reduced clip size. The Cow Mangler, really cool. Alt does not require ammo. Alt fire shoots a charge shot that disables players, sets them on fire, and disables buildings for 4 seconds. No random crits, only deals 20% damage to buildings, and cannot be crit boosted. Now, I'll show you this. It has a little bar on the bottom, if you can see, the Mangler, and that's how much stuff you have. And basically, when you're at full, you can charge up a shot and do a large focus wave blast that will catch things on fire. Not really practical in battle, though. The direct hit. This is a good weapon. Basically, more damage bonus, smaller projectile speed, mini crits launched by mini crits targets launched in the air. So basically, as you can see, it goes really fast. But the thing is, it has a small blast radius. Watch. Right there, I would normally get hit by the rocket, but it does a ton more damage to you, and it will send you flying in the air. The next one is the Liberty Launcher. 45% projectile speed, 25% blast damage from reduced blast damage from rocket jumps, but a 25% damage penalty. So you can see I'm taking like no health like I used to be with the rocket jumps. No, like barely any health. And then we move on to the original, which is a copy of the normal rocket launcher, except it's in the middle of your screen. Instead of coming out from the side of your screen, like if I was right here and I shot, I would hit that. So let's show you that. Let's show you that right now. So this is right where I was aiming. Oh, see, it barely misses it. And if I move one thing over, it's going to hit the wall. And so it just comes out to the middle of you. The uncharitable rocket launcher is basically just the rocket launcher. Then the rocket jumper, which, watch, does no damage to yourself, but does no damage to anyone else. It cannot carry the briefcase because it is that gross. So I'm going to switch to my uncharitable rocket launcher and talk about shotgun. So the shotgun is just, you know, a shotgun. But there's many different types of secondaries, like the base jumper, and I'll show you this. I'll go outside to show you this, and I'll just cap this point and win. I'm floating. Why? Because the base jumper, when I press space, allows me to float. And basically, you can, you know, kind of work on gliding and stuff. But it takes up your secondary slot, so you have no weapon. So, yeah. Let's cap this point, just to get this over with. And we'll talk about the next one. Because these ones are now more of not things. So this one just gives 25 health on wearer. And it looks pretty cool when you're wearing it. And basically what it does is it, when you hit people, and you gain rage, okay? You see that rage bar? And basically, when you use it, it provides a defense buff that protects all nearby players from crits. Incoming damage from Sentry is reduced by 50% and 35% from all other damage sources, and rage increases through damage done. The buff banner, same thing. It gives all nearby members mini crits and increases damage bun. Conquer gives you 2% regenerated health per second, and provides an area speed buff when used, and heals people and damage on rage. The gun boots are a really cool weapon. Basically, you take little to no damage on rocket jumps. Little to none. And it does take up your secondary, so it's good for if you're learning to rocket jump. Man treads, I can't really show you this, but push force is less, and then if you land on someone, you do a ton of falling damage on them. And the reserve shooter is basically a shotgun, but you can switch a ton quicker. So watch, I'm gonna hold down the mouse button, so it does it a lot faster than normal, okay? And then, so that's his melees, these. So let's go back to the shotgun. Actually, I used the buff banner for this one. And there's the shovel. And there's the escape plan, which I'll show you here in a second. Basically, let's get me down to low health. Basically, you run faster with this equipped than if you were at full health. And basically, it marks you for death. So basically, you gain mini crit damage. So that is not amazing. This is basically like the regular shovel, but deals mini crits when the wielder is rocket jumping. So basically, it's really good. But you get no random crits. The half-catch Zuichi, basically, it's a ninja sword that if you pull it out, you can't switch. I'm switching right now. I can't switch. So basically now I can switch if I go back. Can't. Can't switch. Can't switch. If I go to a locker, I can't switch. And I know there's a few more that I might have missed. Let's get my strange shovel up. 4 kills. But it's the soldier's a really fun class, and you should play him often. He is one of the easiest classes to learn, and one of the funner classes. And let's talk about combos. Base jumper's good. Also, the man treads are good. Let's actually put back on all my cosmetics for this guy, because I got the Grenadier soft cap, the Progressive perks, and I just use the mercenary since I have nothing else. The reserve shield is also good just to protect yourself. This one is amazingly good. Sorry. The black box and the baton's backup, amazing together. You become so much survivable, and the escape plan, you can get away really quickly. So next up, I will be showing the Pyro, which is mainly a class where you light people on fire, have a ton of fun doing it. So I hope you have enjoyed this soldier video, and goodbye.